Well, in 2020, the world is a much more accepting place than it used to be. Some people still are not safe enough to be themselves. Many people who feel this way often wish to escape from everyday life. Role-playing is a safe and non-judgmental space where people can try this. In the world of Dungeons & Dragons, you can be whatever you can create, and you can express yourself in a way with people who also want an escape from the real world. D&D is an amazing way to bring out your creative side or challenge your ability to adapt to new situations by being a player or the Dungeon Master, also known as the DM, and they are the person that runs the whole game. D&D is a safe space to try new things, test your ability to be a leader, make decisions, get creative, and most importantly, find a way to escape the worries of everyday life. Today I will be persuading you to seriously consider take up D&D as a hobby. Playing D&D benefits important parts of everyday life, which is included but not limited to improved problem solving, teamwork, creativity, and the ability to form relationships with others. Playing D&D provides a safe space to express yourself and try new things. And a very important thing in this trying time, D&D is a great way to pass the time, which is very beneficial while we're all stuck in quarantine. After today, I want you to seriously consider taking the time to learn to play Dungeons & Dragons, or even just finding someone who can help you, who already plays, who can help you take the first step, which is creating a character. Playing D&D benefits important parts of everyday life. According to White Martin, a journalist for the Odyssey Online, there are many skills you can gain from playing D&D that will improve your everyday life pretty consistently. Improved problem solving comes from the fact that you have to complete puzzles and other tasks along with surviving turn-based combat. Improved teamwork comes from the fact that you work with your party consistently to complete missions and your overall story that the DM has created. Improved creativity comes from creating whole worlds as a DM or just creating new characters as a player. Improved ability to form relationships. You have to make allies in this game or you will not survive. You have improved improvisation because everything in role-playing is on the spot. And you have improved humility because sometimes you roll really bad, and that means your character will fail at something, but if your DM is fun, they will make the failing fun. And you are just at the mercy of your dice rolls and your DM when you play D&D. And it is proven that you will have an improved studying ability based on the memorization factor of it. Playing D&D has also been recommended by many mental health professionals because it benefits players' psychological health. According to Heart of the Realm, which is a counseling center that advertises themselves as counseling for geeks, gamers, and misfits, some of these mental health benefits include a better ability to express emotion through the role-playing factor, improved social skills because you have to communicate so much within this game with non-player characters or NPCs and your team, and improved frustration tolerance because, like I said, you are at the mercy of the dice and your DM, and sometimes things will not go right for you at all. Playing D&D provides a safe space for you to express yourself and try new things. This idea is very personal to me because I've seen it firsthand with people who are close to me and even in myself. One thing people do when playing is create characters. One thing that some people do is they create characters that are a different gender from them or have no gender. My friend Ash did this to test because they were questioning their gender at the time. Ash wanted to see what it would be like for people to use he, him pronouns for him in a safe space. So he created a human rogue character named Ash. And soon after the campaign ended, Ash came out as trans and asked that everyone still use his character name instead of his dead name and still refer to him with he, him pronouns. Another new thing that people can try is being the leader, whether that is leading your party on their journey or being the dungeon master. I am generally a pretty quiet person and not one for stepping up, even though I do enjoy being the leader when I am put in that role. In my current campaign, I am able to test my ability to be a leader by being a pirate captain, and the rest of my party is my crew. And I included pictures of my character and one of our NPCs that I drew myself. As the captain of our crew, I have my friends to help guide me in our decisions and our whole world. But my friends continue to push me to overcome my biggest fear, which is a huge part of D&D, which is making decisions. Another test to try new things is through a story from my friend DJ. DJ used to be really quiet and stayed in the background a lot, even when playing D&D. But one day he decided he wanted to try and be the DM. So he created a campaign for a different group that he plays with, and since becoming a DM, his confidence has completely soared, and I've never seen him happier than when he is in control of the game and helping other people grow and develop through the stories that he has created. Playing D&D is a great way to pass the time. It can still be played even in quarantine, like I mentioned, through the use of FaceTime, Zoom, Discord, or any other apps. You can still host sessions and connect with your party so you can continue to grow even when you're stuck inside. It's a great way to get your human contact in. It does take up a lot of time, so your boredom is cured. We're all sitting at home right now, and even though a lot of people are able to keep busy, some aren't. And D&D is a great time filler for the long lengths in your day where you're very bored. The sessions you will play do vary in time, but I'm about to touch on that in a second. So to get away from that, it's a great way to get to know others. D&D Beyond is a website that has everything you need to know about playing D&D and where to get the guides to learn how to play and more. They also have many resources for finding other players so you can begin your journey. D&D has slowly come back into the mainstream over the years by the help of shows like Stranger Things and YouTube channels now playing it. This is providing the option of playing as a way for kids in therapy to have a way to express themselves, which is very big in 2020. According to Forbes.com, D&D has had their best sales year in 2017 with 8.6 million Americans trying their hand at the game, and 40% of which were women. And stats like these help dispel the stigma that only geeky loner men are the ones who play, and it's actually played by a large diversity of people across America and the world. I get that this all can seem really nerdy and might not seem like your cup of tea if you're not really into the fantasy side, but there's so much more to D&D than just the fantasy roleplay that making a judgment without playing it yourself is honestly a little irresponsible. I've already spoken on the mental health benefits, which are making the game more popular among the Gen Z and millennials of America, who are very known to be more open about their mental health than past generations. This game is about storytelling and paving your path in a new world, and I mean, who wouldn't want to try that? D&D offers so many experiences that I think everyone should give it a try. I mean, you're bound to like at least one part of it, whether it's creating characters or the turn-based combat, which is one of my favorite parts of it. There's something in it for everybody. One positive towards D&D is it can provide a lot of benefits towards human development, like I've explained, and playing is really great, and not only is beneficial in many ways, it's a game. D&D is just a game, and playing games is a lot of fun. As I mentioned before that I would come back to this, D&D can be very confusing and take up a lot of time at the start. The times you'll play can be heavily the times you'll play will vary and be heavily based on your party's availability and the story that your DM has created. My DM is my boyfriend, and he is currently running 3 different campaigns, but the most he's ever run at a time is 6. When we play mine, we normally play for about 4 to 6 hours, and his other party can play for much longer than that, or much less, depending on their availability, like I stated. The most that he has played is for 72 hours straight, with a few 4-hour breaks in between to sleep. I don't recommend doing that, honestly, but it's something you can do if you get really into the game. So in the end, it all really depends, but you have complete control over the schedule and how much you play or how little you play, so don't let this deter you. Any game can take time. I'm sure we've all played Monopoly. So why not play a game that has proven mental health benefits and can help you keep entertained in quarantine, honestly. To review my main points, D&D has many benefits towards everyday life and provides a safe place to express yourself and try new things, and is a great way to pass the time. After today, I do really want you to consider learning to play D&D, or find someone who does, or at least do some research for yourself to see how it can benefit you, because the benefits do vary from person to person, and it is a very individual game. I will just state, it's not hard to find people who play. Nerds live online, and you can find a lot of them online who play D&D. And I just recommend that you give it a try with no judgment, keep an open mind, and just take the first step of making a character, which is a lot of fun in and of itself. And if playing still doesn't seem right for you, try looking up some other people playing online. My favorite channel to watch is Dimension 20, which is the cast of the YouTube channel College Humor, which I had included pictures of them playing in a previous slide. And on this slide I featured Critical Role, which can be found on YouTube and is the group that my boyfriend strongly recommends and loves the most. To conclude, I implore you all to continue to try new things, even if they seem like something you'd normally not do. Sometimes the best things in life that you'll do are the ones that scare you the most. And even though D&D can be kind of intimidating at the start, it's one of the best things that has ever happened to me. So, thank you.